Okay, the next stitch I am going to work on is called the double faggoting stitch. And to do this stitch, you need to set up by creating a series of little loops. So we're going to put little loops all along here, and then we're going to go along the bottom and put little loops, and then we'll do the double faggoting stitch through those loops. So I think this would be better if this was a total wrapped row, but it's not, so I'm just going to have to work with it. So here I am just setting up my loops again about 1/4 of an inch, because you know I am always doing things about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm just pulling my thread back through and coming through the front to back and making sure that I have these little loops in here, and you can tighten them or loosen them as you need it. So about 1/4 of an inch here. There's another little loop. Loosen it up. And I just like to keep the same angle. You don't have to, but so there's another 1/4 of an inch loop. And luckily I had enough thread left over from this previous cavity, this previous stitch I was using. I just worked it across and started this stitch. So again, I'm coming to the front, and I will go, trying to keep the loops about the same size. Oh my God, you are snoring, Huck. Stop snoring. You're so loud. I think I'll go right about here. Looks about 1/4 of an inch to me. So we're just trying to keep the loops about the same size because we want it to all look similar. But this is something I haven't tried before, but I do have a lace stitch book that does this a lot, where you set up the little loops along and then you go back and stitch through them. So here's another 1/4 of an inch. There's my little loop. And then I am going to have to go right here. Might not be exactly 1/4. I think this stitch in retrospect would look better with a wrapped row. But we are going to do it and see what happens. So this is a little bit longer or farther away than 1/4 of an inch, but it should look fine. So I'll just keep going along here, making my little loops. Then I will work my thread as I normally do to the other side of the walnut and use as much thread as I can before having to tie off or hide my thread in there. So before I get too far, I'll just make sure these loops are all, there's enough room, because I will be doing a double faggoting stitch through those loops. I will. That one's a little bit bigger, but it's okay. So I think I can use one more loop on this side, and I guess it's actually a half loop. I'll make one more, and then I will work my, oh, that one's tight. So just make little loops all across the top and the bottom. Try to have them a similar size. I'm just going to straighten them out. And then I will work my way over to, so here you see the little loops. The thread's separating because I have two ply wax thread, but that's fine, it'll work. Okay, I will work my way over to this side and create my loops along here. Then I'll continue along here, work my way over here, and make loops all the way across. So then what we will do is create a double faggoting stitch in each of those loops. And we'll see what it looks like. If it doesn't look great, I'll take it out and do something else. I'll be right back. Okay, I worked my thread all the way to the other side, started out here, and I'm creating more loops. I will continue creating these little loops. This side seems a little bit snugger. Oops. But the loops look a little bit better too. They're kind of standing up on their own. So I will continue to create these little loops all the way around this cavity, top and bottom. I'll try to get them uniform because I think the pattern will look better if I keep it uniform. And I will come back and show you how we are going to create the double faggoting stitch within this cavity, doing double stitches in each of those holes, top to bottom, top to bottom. So hopefully that makes sense on how to just create these little loops. There's a few other stitches that I've seen that you put these in first and then you create a different stitch. So I might, if I can get another basket going, I might try some of those as well. I think once I do one, it'll seem easier for the others. So that's what my little loops are looking like. Before I pull it through, I'll try to make them all symmetrical so they look about the same. And I'll work my way all the way around and stop when I get back here. He's lazy. Oh, you know I'm talking about you, huh? Huck, you are lazy? You're just laying here snoring? Just snoring up a storm? Why are you so lazy? Daddy's coming home tomorrow.